Hello, and welcome to the Quaker Cinema's Home Cookin' Movie Review Show. And now we're going to review our top three movies of the year that we've reviewed so far. Mike, we're going to go to you first. What was your favorite, or third favorite movie of the year?
My third favorite film that we reviewed in 2015 is Jurassic World. Jurassic World is a great movie. It is one of those movies that you can, part of the reason you'd go to it to see a movie is just to forget, life as you know it, just to kind of get caught up in that alternative reality that's on the screen. And I think Jurassic World really does that. It draws you in, and it feels real. And that's not easy to do when you're talking about dinosaurs attacking people, and they do a great job in that film. And I don't mean just of the effects, it's the storyline. I'm sitting here thinking, this seems plausible, that there could be this park, and despite all the problems they had in the past, that they bring it back. They're slow to pull the plug on the problems once they start because they know the economic catastrophe that will happen to this investment. I forgot, this is not, this is real. It seemed like a great film. It was a perfect summertime movie, and it was phenomenally successful. So I doubly like that film.
I agree with you, Mike. Jurassic World is also my third favorite of the year. I think the best part about that was the special effects with the dinosaurs because you believe that they were actually there. Also, Chris Pratt did a great job as the zookeeper. In this case, he watches the dinosaurs. He's a great actor, and I think he's great in everything he does. Jerry?
Believe it or not, I thought Star Wars was in my top three, but it was my third of the best three. Star Wars was a great movie. It brought forth great characters. It brought back the old characters. It was just fascinating. I've seen it more than once. I brought my son to watch it. He loved it. It brings back everything that was good about Star Wars. I loved that movie.
Thanks, Jerry. Mike, what's your second favorite of the year?
My second favorite from 2015 is The Martian. The Martian is a movie, while outer space and science fiction are not new, this was a film that I thought had a novel concept to it, where Matt Damon is essentially left behind on Mars. And sort of like Jurassic World, it's kind of a far off premise, but on the other hand, you're watching it thinking, this seems possible. I could see this possibly happening. And the resourcefulness of him while he's on Mars, the joint effort to bring him home. I thought it was a fascinating story. It was a believable story, and it was one that I would watch again. My number two movie of 2015.
Thanks, Mike. Great minds must think alike because The Martian is also my second favorite of the year. Matt Damon did a great job. It was believable. The science was definitely believable.
Attainable too.
It was.
It
And it was
practical.
I don't know. It's kind of funny that it's being considered a comedy.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
I really like The Martian. Jerry?
Good choice. Really liked The Martian, but my second choice was Jurassic World.
Yeah.
Once again, Chris Pratt is almost like the new Harrison Ford. He was just so cool. I mean, he's cocky, he's funny. The interplay between him and Bryce Dallas is fantastic. The dinosaurs are great. You care about what happens to the people. What you really like best about that movie is I'm thinking if I just want to go and lose myself for 2.5 hours, I just want to have fun and forget all the problems in life, Jurassic World.
Agreed.
Thanks, Jerry. What's your number one favorite of the year?
My number one movie from 2015, and it's not because it's still playing at the Quaker, is The Revenant. I think The Revenant is the best picture both that we've reviewed and that would probably win the Oscar because it is, in my mind, an outstanding acting performance by Leonardo DiCaprio. It is a film that has a feel to it, again, as if you have been transported back to the Old West. And I don't mean like an old Western that we may be familiar with as far as an old ghost town type of Western. This is a very difficult environment for him to survive in. It has a compelling story of him seeking out justice for the person who has murdered his son and the incredible lengths that he would go to. The soundtrack, or the scenery, everything about the movie, I think, is stunning, and the acting performance, I can't imagine Leonardo DiCaprio not being the best actor of the year in a film where he doesn't even say a whole lot. His actions really tell the story. In my mind, it's the best picture.
All right, thanks, Mike. I'm going to break the streak here, and my favorite movie of the year was Joy. This movie, I mean, it brought you through a lot of emotions. That's really hard to do in a movie, and I was captivated the entire time. The acting was great. David O. Russell did a great job again. Definitely my favorite of the year. And Jerry, what was your number one movie of the year?
My number one movie was Cinderella. How you could take a classic from 1939 and make a real life version better than the classic. Lily James, I thought, brought true depth to Cinderella. The character who played the prince was fantastic. I loved all the characters. I loved the cinematography. I liked that movie so much that I almost went out and bought it on DVD. To me, that is a movie that I would watch over and over and over, and I would recommend it to anybody.
Thanks, Jerry. And are we getting any new movies this week?
Our new movie for this week is Kung Fu Panda 3. I'm not sure it'll be on anybody's top list for 2016, but it should be a good family film.
Thanks, Mike. That's all for our review show today. Thank you for watching.